Hey YouTube, this is Monkeys Forever. You can like, comment, and subscribe. It would help me out immensely. And yeah.
There's the oh baby, can we get the monkey broods out? I am so excited. Monkeys Forever 10th pick brood mother. I am fairly confident that Arkosh have tilted into a completely another dimension just off that brood mother pick. Oh, it looks like they're gonna go ahead and take the brood mother to the mid lane. They can swap lanes around pretty easily is the thing, but brood mother is gonna drop the first net in mid against Puck. I mean, I suppose it's a pretty easy matchup for the most part. Mid lane, Canis Vulpes, 21-5, but some of these kills are going to be on Spiderlings for sure.
Yeah, and not worth much, so it actually, I mean, slightly favoring, about 100 net worth advantage here on the Puck, despite the fact he has so many more CS.
Yeah, it's going to start cascading the other way, though. Once Monkeys Forever has his level 5, he can start taking over these side camps from Puck and just start constantly farming the jungle wave with the creep wave. Oh man, this is really gonna come down to these core matchups. Like if they can, Gremlo caught out once again. Imperium gonna be able to throw that coconut, but I don't think they have. Oh, with Boris they absolutely have the damage. Boundless Strike plus the Maledict gonna be more than enough. Z Freak TPing all the way back to the base. Surprised he's going all the way to the base, but he's gonna pick up some items, I suppose. Run on back.
Looking back over here in the mid lane, Puck has tons of CS, mostly onto these Spiderlings, but
yeah,
they add up.
Yeah, they do indeed. Well, actually, Broodmother has more net worth. Oh,
true.
Oh, Broodmother. Canis Vulp is going to take so much damage from these, actually using all of his spells. He drops the coil, but the Spooners chasing after him don't make it to the net, but Monkeys Forever will be able to dodge out that roll. Two-man stop. They're going to turn it around. Goat falling low. Can he get in range for the spawn Spiderlings? Puck ends up dying. Oh my gosh. It's going to be a double kill in the mid lane. And Crow forced to just TP out. Okay, there's the slurps, baby. It begins.
Oh, he spun a web on top of the webs that it was touching in order to kill the Puck, continue running him down with the Spiderlings.
Yeah, for those of you
That's what he did there.
For those of you who don't know, well, no, I think that web was already there.
No, it wasn't. He added some webs afterwards, I think.
Maybe. I thought the spin web cast range. Oh yeah, spin web can be cast from anywhere as long as he has an
existing touching web. Oh. And now he's dead again. Canis, his game is over.
Oh god, Canis. I mean, I think he just didn't know what to do. He just completely underestimated the amount of damage coming in from Monkeys Forever. The amount of spiders here is just absurd. And now your mid lane tier 1 is gone. This is Monkey's Brood. This is why you have to always prepare for a 10th brood against this team.
I mean, this is something we discussed, though. I mean, if you can survive the early laning phase, yes, you have the spells to be able to get on top of his brood and blow him up, but that's a big if. You are not surviving the early laning phase anymore. Gremlo forced into the jungle, and now he's food for the brood mother.
Yeah, this is exactly what I was afraid of, and they've now pulled Juggernaut out to try and help his team. He's smoked up, trying to maybe make a rotation onto the Broodmother, but Omnislash is not going to do anything with all of these units here, so they will just go ahead and commit the coil, and Monkey's Brood will finally be punished. A 5 or 4 euro rotation to the mid lane.
Finally getting a bit more map control. They've taken the mid tier 1. Now finally grabbing the top with the assistance of the catapult. Gremlo finally able to accomplish some things and assist. He started maxing out his flag wards immediately after, just due to the fact that his lane did not go so well. I mean, if you start popping off, you can use Venomous Gale and Poison Sting to harass the enemies out of lane, but at this point, he wants to be able to contribute to a push as much as he can.
Well, Boris went to Deso.
Meanwhile, you know, Boris and Monkeys Forever, they've been having a hell of a time. Monkeys, you know, he did end up going down earlier. He has lost his spiders a number of times, just slowed down his farm just a little bit, which is one of the issues about playing against Puck with like 2, AoE magical abilities. But
oh, great shard block. Gonna be able to catch Imperium here, and this will be an easy pickup for the side of Arkosh. Canis gonna be able to secure that, working closer and closer towards his Blink Dagger. He did pick up a Veil of Discord.
He's actually opting to go the Aghanim Scepter. This is the standard build on Broodmother, right? You watch tons of Monkeys Forever.
Yeah, Aghanim Scepter is pretty much 100% essential. It gives you unlocked max move speed. It gives you more move speed, more webs, and more charges. So it is just so good. It's everything this hero wants, giving you more map control on the side. They find Rubik, the Death Ward, Boundless Strike committed. And then chase after Crow here. Pit of Malice, not on the mark, but he will snowball himself away. Do they have the leap? No Boundless Strike for a little bit more time. Boris, I mean, he went 4-1-4, so no chase really out of the Monkey King here.
He's got that in the Possessed Mass, so he'll start ripping through creep camps. He's doing a decent job at keeping up with the heroes here on Simply 2-based.
Oh.
Speaking of, he's trying to get his hands on these spiders.
He's like, let me cleave these spiders a few times, please, sir. Monkey's a nice mother as he takes care of his brood.
Still, this is absolutely ridiculous. Just sits to go wherever he wants. 17 web charges right now. Awesome. Very cool stuff.
18 total webs, 18 total charges. So it is quite nice.
You're staying in this by grabbing these heroes who are struggling to find any farm, but you're not finding kills on this Broodmother or this Monkey King, who are the major problems right now. And at this point, you're going to struggle to bring down the Monkey King at all. Thanks to this BKB he has finished.
Yeah, the question is it going to be like game one where Simply 2-based is going to hit this timing and just dominate? If they manage to get there, that's what I worry about for Arkosh, is once again just falling to all of this damage. Ooh, he runs the spiders and they just pretty much die immediately. But Boris, he jumps in, he doesn't activate the BKB, gets telekinesis right up into the air, has that Wanda pop, trying to dodge out some of the damage, but is he still going to go down? It looks like he will. Monkeys Forever chasing after Pale Horse, caught by the Spirit Vessel, able to get away, but he's going to fall himself. 2 heroes down, both committed just for this Juggernaut, but Imperium drops that Coconut, able to hit with that Maledict as well, but the Spirit Vessel just doing so much work here. Death Ward committed. Coil comes down as well. He will not be able to survive with this Dark Rift. Crow will tick out to that Maledict, but Z-Freak, the only survivor here for Simply 2-based, is Goat just dancing around on him right through the trees. Canis Vulpes comes on in. They're able to take down the 5th hero. Going the way of Gremlo once again. This Spirit Vessel going their way. It's 20-13 here, 21 minutes into the game. Monkeys Forever, I mean, he really needs these BK. Like, both of these heroes really need these BKBs. We saw the 10-second BKB come out from Boris, but he didn't have time to drop the Wukong's command, and Juggernaut just auto-attacking him through it all. I mean, the question is, can you even deal with this? You don't have, I was like, you don't have the BKB, but there it is. It's completed as we speak. Pale Horse now has to be very careful as Monkeys Forever, I mean, he is incredibly scary on this Broodmother now. Does a lot of damage under the insatiable hunger.
It's too difficult for them to fight into the Roche Pit against his Elder Titan.
I mean, you're dealing with Monkey King as well. You can just drop the Wukong's command. Coil is available. They're going to commit it right onto the Broodmother. He pops the BKB. Going to immediately drop that insatiable hunger. The bash damage. Puck almost goes down immediately. Can they take down Gremlin? He gets a massive Poison Nova. The buyback coming in immediately, but they need to disengage. Imperium in trouble. He drops that Wukong's command, but they just Delta split on out. Monkeys Forever still working on the back line, takes down that Rubik. They buy back on Puck. Monkeys trying to dance around, do some serious damage here on a Pale Horse. He is completely Monkeys, can he take down the Juggernaut, the Split Earth as well? Couple more auto attacks, triple kill for him. No buyback available. Boundless Strike catches Puck. Boris, he is falling low. He might die, he will, but they get the kills anyway. And Crow next on the list. The Broodmother just going from one to the next. Ultra kill. Monkeys Forever give this man the Rampage as he's just beaten down Gremlo. Do they have the CC? They do. There it is, baby. Monkeys Brood securing a Rampage and potentially Roshan.
Just grabbing everyone he needs to on the back line. Chase Puck out of that team fight. Ended up grabbing Rubik there as well. And, you know, you bought back in the fight, but you came in too late. This BKB was all he needed to really pop off. Broodmother finally fully online now, and with just the physical damage, you know, before you get this MKB completed on the Juggernaut, you can't fight the Broodmother. He's got incapacitating bite. You're missing all of your auto attacks. You were just forced to walk away there on Canis. Or sorry, on Pale Horse there. That's all he could do, especially considering he's out of mana. That's going to be it from him. Still just playing inside enemy jungle, trying to make a little bit more space for his team. If this goes ultra late, I do think that Simply 2 base have the advantage with this Monkey King. They get this Aghanim Scepter done.
And Brood is surprisingly very strong as the game goes on, too. I think a lot of people underestimate Broodmother late game. Gremlo, he's been found. Monkey's target sighted, he says, as he just runs at the Venomancer. Yes, you're able to get that Crimson Guard off, but I don't think Monkeys cares a whole lot. Backside of the fight, Rubik, though, gets found by Boris. Nice telekinesis, buy him some space, but Imperium hits him with that Maledict. A couple auto attacks here. Should be an easy pickoff, and they get him. I hear a Swift Slash. Instead, it's an Omni onto the Monkey. He's able to get on out, pops his BKB, gonna run. No Insatiable Hunger left, so they will be able to force the Omni out of the Juggernaut and still survive. Insatiable Hunger in 10 means Monkeys Forever is gonna be just fine.
Might not even need it. He's healing up with his Paladin Sword off the creep wave. I Annihilate is there as well. Dropping that mechanism on him.
Hey, Neff.
Sorry. There was a pretty sick pickup here at the that Assault Cross on the Broodmother, just allow him to survive the Omni Slash coming out onto him.
He's going for a Hex now as well. This is going to be a lot of control on this Broodmother.
Not something we would have said at the start of this game.
Definitely not. Oh, the snowball onto the Monkey Forever. Spiderling's not where you want to be, Crow. Nice bait there by Monkeys Forever.
Rubik finding tons of spells, though. I mean, he ended up connecting the Air Splitter in that last team fight, which is what brought down the Witch Doctor, that and the Fade Bolt. Now he's got Firestorm, so pushing into this is going to be very difficult.
Pale Horse being scouted by Boris here. Pops that Blade Fear, immediately going for the TP. He's going to be just fine. No Basher available. Roshan, a very quick respawn, only 20 seconds away. Broodmother trying to find the other heroes, but they have disengaged, and Pale Horse gets a ranged barracks.
He does, and it's all he's going to get, unfortunately. Wait, Creep's here. One of the Creeps managed to pass through, but Pale Horse does not. Is he going to stick around because of it?
He's going to go back. He's like, wait a minute. I guess they're just not concerned about me dealing damage to this melee barracks. Forcing someone back is huge. They have no fortification.
No, they let that one Creep through, and that was all it took. Pale Horse gets to take his melee rack.
And you're
They send him back anyway, and he gets nothing for it. They just end up getting a free Rax there. 2 base, what are you doing?
I think they just assumed backdoor protection was in. I'm pretty sure they just didn't even consider it because they assumed backdoor protection was on. Coil mid lane, finds the Broodmother. Doesn't snap it, though. He is safe.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that is
not something that needed to happen.
I mean, just getting an uncontested free lane of barracks? Pale Horse trying to just find Monkeys Forever to get these Swift Slash onto these creeps or onto these spiders, but it's not going to happen. He did go for the spider health at 25, so giving him that extra 350 HP to work with. Now, if your barracks is exposed for more than 5 seconds, the spiderlings can take the entire lane. I don't know if you know this. Depending on how many spiders he has, he can take an entire melee barracks in 5 seconds with these spiders. So if it gets
it to the Spidites as well.
Yeah, it adds it to all spiders, the damage and the health.
Okay.
He's chasing after Pale Horse here. Gets the Hex immediately, the Insatiable Hunger. He's going to turn it around with the Manta Style and a Swift Slash. That's the Omni, actually. And now the Chainstone's onto Monkey's Forever, but there's the BKB. Oh, man, that life steal is just too much. You get some big spells out of the Juggernaut.
But those were the spells that you're talking about, and we're still holding on. We still have the cheese. We still have the Aegis available. The Omni
They're going to go into the top, onto the high ground, potentially. They're going to catch Pale Horse, forces that Blade Fury, the buyback as well. I Annihilate. Got cheese. He's sitting pretty.
You want to take something off is given the cooldowns are there. You still have the Aegis for another 3 minutes, or sorry, another 2 minutes here. But they're playing very scared, very defensive. While you do this, your bottom lane's going to continue to shove in.
Yeah, I mean, but luckily you have a Monkey King who can make quick work of bouncing around this map. This is so wild. Timeless Relic picked up. A great item. Pretty much on any hero, but Monkeys Forever here. Taking a lot of damage. Has his BKB. Oh, no, he's been cliffed. What do you do?
They'll be fine.
Gremlo?
Yeah, Timeless Relic is going to go the way of Underlord, holding them in place for even longer inside that Pit of Malice. If he
Also, the
manages to
spell
hit
damage.
25,
It's quite a bit.
yeah.
Firestorm is very good, and he could go the building damage at 25 if he wants. Combined with that Timeless Relic, it does some serious work. Pale Horse, he's been found by Boris here. He commits that Swift Slash immediately, but the Boundless Strike comes out. He saw him commit that Blade Fury already, and now he tries to run, but it's not going to happen. Boris beats him down with Eye Annihilate and a tip to boot. Great find there by Boar Daddy.
Basher is very important for that reason. It stopped him being able to just spin TP
Bottom
out.
lane. They force out the Brood. They get his that long duration coil. He's gonna go down. And that fort of gate, or the fort, and that backdoor protection on the tower will protect it. Those spiderlings. Oh, he gets another D ward.
And just like that, all of a sudden, you're not able to defend your racks. Or so you're not able to assault the enemy racks there because you lost Broodmother at the same time the Juggernaut was down. All you need to do is play it cool for a little bit longer. This game, honestly, at this point, could go either way. You have a pretty, you have a significant advantage here on 2-base. They're obviously controlling the map and whatnot, but Arkosh, they're not going down, and every mistake that you make, like you saw in the bottom lane, is costing them so much.
Boris finds a penta-edged sword, one of the best items for the Monkey King. Oh, it's so good. Looks like a gank's about to be tanked by Imperium here as they rotate on over. Canis Vulpus, though, tracking the courier, and he ends up finding the Monkey King. BKB is available. Has the Wukong's command. They go ahead and Dark Rift Eye Annihilate down here as well. Canis Vulpus has the BKB out of this as he's in some serious trouble. Boris, no BKB available, gets silenced up. He's been kited. He's in trouble. Tops the Abyssal on over to Tusk. Gets the Boundless Strike. Can he keep himself alive? And he will. A stolen Boundless Strike from Goat. Not going to be enough. They managed to survive the gank, but it is going to cost you that Witch Doctor still.
Not so bad. Tusk buyback is on cooldown for another 5 minutes. He's down for quite a while, but again, I don't see them taking much off of this. Rubik has been very difficult to push into. Even the Venomancer bolt and Coil, by the time they actually get into the base, it's going to be off of cooldown yet again. The Quickening Charm, it's only 61-second cooldown.
Monkey King found once again in the mid lane. Does not have BKB. Has to eat the cheese. Go for a TP. Looks like he's going to make it. Just TP, lol. Stomp on the side will send 2 to sleep. He TP's over at Z-Freak. He's actually so smart and sets up a Hex onto the Venomancer. Great initiation, and that Omni Slash is not where you're going to want to send it. Monkeys Forever using that brand new Aeon Disc to keep himself healthy. Z-Freak will go down, but you take down Gremlo.
That's it. They auto-cast with that was the Aghanim Shard there on the Elder Titan, allow him to switch places and take down Gremlo.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant play. First time I've actually seen that one used. My God, is it effective though?
You just didn't expect it at all. Like they're like, oh, he's just gonna stomp, no big deal, and he just teleports over immediately. Oh, it was so sick.
I mean, if this guy gets Aghanim Scepter, all of a sudden he is terrifying. It's like having another core hero, despite him having almost no net worth to work with. All he really needed to do that was his BKB there. Aghanim Scepter would extend that duration even more.
Goat top lane stalking Boris's Monkey King, but he has no real help. Mid lane, we're going to see another engagement onto Eye Annihilate. The Underlord protected by the Lotus for now. Imperium, he does have the switcheroo. He is going to use it for the time to dodge out that snowball, but will fall at the end of the day. And bottom lane, Rift? Oh no, he rifts to base. Okay. Looks like we're in for a long one here, Neff. I don't think anyone expected this series to be this close. Oh, no, look at the spiders, man. He's
got a lot of them.
He has a
lot.
lot.
Thing is, Juggernaut, all he has to do is Swift Slash onto these, and he clears them all out instantly thanks to that Battle Fury and Mjolnir build he's got going on.
Yeah, absolutely.
One or two attacks, and all of his spiders are gone.
Well, he's only sent a handful over. The rest building up in the mid lane here. Oh, the Hex. They caught the Monkey King, or the Juggernaut plus the Abyssal, the Boundless Strike. Juggernaut, he's going to go down. He does. Does have buyback. Gremlo immediately commits the ultimate, the TP on out. Do they have a stun? They do not. Gremlo will survive, and now the chase continues for Crow, but you got to be careful. The buyback is available for the Juggernaut.
You gotta force this though. You have to punish this Juggernaut somehow. You can't allow him to keep going down like he has been and getting away with it. At the very least, put this buyback on cooldown.
I think we're gonna see Monkeys cut out bottom lane. Roshan is available in 4. No team currently scouting it, but they have to. The problem is this bottom lane of Rax being taken has legitimately cost the game for Simply 2 base to like already be over. I think if this lane was not being constantly pushed in by mega creeps, Monkeys Forever would have taken this lane of Barracks on this Broodmother already.
It is slowing them down so much.
Roshan now scouted by Boris. He's going to start working on it, and Monkeys Forever keeping their attention. He's just going to snap it. Aeon Disc immediately removing that coil, of course. Cooldown.
Boris needs assistance for Roche here, though. He's taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, Roshan Angie, man. It's 44 minutes into the game. He's tired of people coming into his house. Free Aghanim Scepter, though. What do you give this to? Probably the Elder Titan, right?
Yeah. I mean, toss it over to him. I was just talking about this one. Save him for having to buy it himself.
He snatches the Aegis. You're freaking kidding me. Oh, my God. Well, he gets the Aegis.
Oh, that is huge. He's got buyback available as well.
Who got the axe?
It was Underlord. Underlord has
Yeah, he has Axe Blessing. Okay.
Invisibility.
I mean, he had to grab it there. He had to get that as quick as possible. He can't just give that up to the Rubik. Rubik would be an absolute monster if he managed to grab that one.
50-second cooldown on Dark Rift?
By 50 seconds.
And you can cast it on allies. All right, they're looking for Broodmother in the bottom lane. An Omni Slash comes out, but he's protected by the BKB. The Insatiable Hunger Puck, he just goes down. Juggernaut, he came in. He's blown everything. The bashes are there. No magic immunity left. The Force Staff out. Pale Horse on the run, but they're going to be able to continue. Z-Freak trying to close the gap. The Hex comes out. Do they have the damage? Boris slowed up for the time being, but Pale Horse able to hobble away. Gremlo keeping them alive. Z-Freak? Is he going to swap places? He's definitely not. 2 heroes down. They force the buyback of 2 as well.
Monkeys Forever changed his target there onto the Rubik. I guess he just figured there's no way he'd be able to take down the Juggernaut. He's going to get away regardless of what he did. So the Rubik goes down, doesn't have buyback available. Juggernaut, he's buying out a Swift Blink at the moment. What?
On which hero?
On Juggernaut. He's spending his buyback gold on this.
I mean, he just bought back. What do you mean? Didn't he?
No.
Jug? Yeah, he did. He's alive. Oh, no, he's not. Oh, my God. Okay, I'm stupid. I'm looking at his courier timer.
His courier.
Yeah. I would say it was his courier I saw die. Okay. Woo!
He bought out and lost his courier. This could be awful for him.
Top lane, Boris, he avoided this coil. He has Wukong's command, gonna drop that massive ring in the base, baby. Securing another lane of barracks as Monkeys Forever split pushing down bottom, trying to work on this lane, forcing their attention down here. 1 lane of barracks now for each team. Oh my God, BS. Wait.
Sitting on 7.3k gold. It's gonna buy an Eye of Scotty out right here. Probably pass the cheese off onto somebody else. I mean, this is one of the things we talked about him needing, just be able to survive that initial burst. At that point, he'll be able to heal himself up thanks to that lifesteal under his BKB. Spirit Vessel, much less of a problem when he's got that active.
Just a casual gem sitting over here. I'm sure someone's gonna pick that up. Oh, Monkeys pings it. There it is. I was like, I'm sure someone's gonna find this gem, right?
It belongs to...
It was Underlords at one point, wasn't it?
That belongs to the Radiant.
Oh. Well, that's... Well, Radiant might have had it left. Imperium? Yeah, he's going to walk over and take it. Abyssal Blade comes out. Wait a minute. Who is that on? Coil on the backside does catch Boris, but Dark Rift coming in from the Underlord is like, hey, fellas, how you doing?
I mean, backs are finally against the wall here in Arkosh. This is where 2-base wanted to be for such a long time.
He does go the root duration on the Pit of Malice, so it is a 2.45 second root. I mean, the root is almost always better, right? I mean, the only time you really ever take Firestorm building damage is if you have no high ground push. They're just struggling to deal with it.
Let's do the maths for this one. Extra 25% on the 2.45. You have almost, what, like, it's like 2.8, 2.9 seconds of root on a 3.6 second cooldown. That's a lot of root.
Yeah.
So Puck is, basically locked in place, so you can phase shift out of it and whatnot. But anybody who's sits in the root is going to hit by it like 3 times, basically. They're not going nowhere thanks to that timeless relic.
Puck's courier looks like it's trying to sneak its way on over to the secret shop, as well as Rubik's courier. I mean, these guys, they haven't been able to leave their base for a while now. Simply 2-base just cutting them off completely. Oh, Z-Freak, he sees him. He's like, I'm not going to find it. Oh, 130 HP. It's going to survive. All right, looks like Aeon Disc for Rubik, maybe? Yeah, Aeon Disc for Rubik. Bottom lane, the Wukong's command is there, holding them in place. Make sure that they cannot fight inside this arena. And now, Guardian Greaves are out, trying to heal up the team, do what they can. But Canis Vulpus comes in, drops a huge coil, does catch them, but again, just pops it immediately on the Broodmother, doesn't care. They can't get the barracks, Neff.
They can't do anything. I mean, they committed so much there, and they were trying to do this while I think the courier was still dead, not having the Swift Blink available on the Juggernaut, but he does have buyback available again, finally. Just like that, the game is going to drag on and on. Arkosh keeping their promise to me, saying they were going to make this a 90-minute game. 37k net worth up here on 2-base, and they still can't close this one out. It is so hard to push into this Puck and this Venomancer.
Watching Z-Freak play this Elder Titan is pretty wild. I didn't consider how good it is that you can swap with Astral. I mean, you can send Astral very far. That's pretty wild. Any level 30s? Can I get a level 30? Level 30, level 30. No one's got it. Monkeys forever. The closest, he's about to hit level 29. The level 30 for Broodmother is pretty nuts. Because that 50 insatiable hunger, damage, lifesteal, plus the 400 health and attack speed makes this hero quite a bit stronger.
I mean, the 25 on Elder Titan is also going to be pretty insane. Either
Oil once again. He doesn't have Aeon Disc. Instead, he just pops the Abyssal Blade, and the Rift coming in, going to bring the boys. Can they get on top of Canis Vulpus? So he's forced his BKB Annihilate. Not going to be able to hit that Waning Rift, or hit that Puck with that Pin of Malice.
They're trying for this one once again. They've got catapults with them this time, but very easy to clear them out at this point in the game.
All right, Wukong's command attempt number 2. They do have the melee barracks, but no fortification this time, and they cannot stop the damage coming in from Boris and Monkeys forever here, as they will take down the second lane, finally evening this out. Switch Slash, he's coming in. It's available. Pale Horse, but a great... Wait, no, that is an unfortunate shards block. I thought that was his... I thought that was... oh, my goodness.
Other way around.
Yeah,
Other way around.
Unlucky.
A great Ice Shards block if you're on the side of simply 2-based.
All right, you do have buyback now on the Jug. Take a look at these bad boys. Both teams only have 3 heroes with buyback on the side of Arkosh Gaming. The other 2 still on cooldown, but... Oh, man, they are just getting so far in Monkeys Forever, up to 43,000 net worth. Finally going to get his Ag Shard, which who even knows what this is? Silken Boa. Roots a target enemy for 2.5 seconds. Okay, I mean, that's actually pretty cool. Coil in the mid lane. Who have they found? It's going to be I Annihilate on the Underlord, and he's going to go down.
Not much they can do for the next 100 seconds with him down. He does have buyback available. Hopefully, I mean, hopefully for simply 2-base, it's going to be a longer Roche respawn. I don't think he can accomplish much on the map with just the Underlord dead on Arkosh, but it's definitely going to slow down anything 2-base wants to do.
Top lane. Oh, look at him go, baby. Takes down Boris. 1,200 gold. The Omni Slash. He has a Divine Rapier. Excuse me.
He did 1,500 physical damage a second to a hero with 27 armor.
Yeah. You know, Swift Blink plus Omni Divine Rapier is pretty good.
Did he just buy? He bought a Ghost Hunter just now in response to that.
Yeah. Did he really? Yeah, he's just gonna go E-Blade, right? Z-Freak on the side. He's in trouble. Pale Horse blinks on forward, uses that Swift Slash, and this is suddenly looking pretty rough here, just with these couple new items, as they are just taking over the map somehow. 92 seconds dead on Z-Freak here.
This Swift Blink gets absolutely insane for Juggernaut. You get on top of somebody, your attack speed is increased even more. I'm not sure how many times a second you're attacking exactly, but it is wild. now you're gonna have to buy back to defend from Pale Horse here.
Yeah. Broodmother has a Wind Waker to get out of the Axe Coil.
Makes sense. I mean,
Yule's is one of those things where you are immune during it. So, oh, Silken Boa. Wow, very cool. Pale Horse working on barracks number 2. No fortifications available. There's the telekinesis, but I don't think they care. They take the melee barracks and they're out. Oh, man.
once again, we see backdoor protection coming up just at the same time that they take down the racks. But against the Swift Blink, against the Divine Rapier, backdoor protection isn't going to do much for you anymore. Bell Prism now finally found. This will go a long way on the puck. You can be very happy about that. Holding on to the Timeless Relic right now, though. Not sure which one they'll take. Possible they just pass the Spell Prism over to Gremlo. That's exactly what they do.
Man, they are just... they're still 30,000 ahead, Neff. This is the craziest part of this game. I mean, we're about to hit level 30s on some of these big heroes. 60-minute jungle items are going to be dropping. It's just... I'm starting to worry. They actually don't have the damage anymore. This Juggernaut is... This item build is so good, and as soon as he decides to consume this Aghanims and pick up a 6th item, or technically a 7th item...
I deserve.
Yeah, I don't know.
The next item has got to be the Nullifier. I mean, if they're starting to build the Wind Waker, if they're starting to build Ghost Scepter, E-Blade, he's going to need to Dispel.
Yeah, absolutely. Monkeys Forever. He pops that Abyssal, but instead, they're going to turn right on top of him. There's the Wind Waker on over later, buddy. Brings in 5 Coil. Does end up catching one of them, but they're surprised. Arkosh is like, where all these guys just come from? And now a Coil only going to snap onto the Underlord, and they're going to be able to take him down here pretty easy with the Death Ward. Taking down Tusk, the Boundless Strike. Ironite survives thanks to this Ghost Scepter, and in the base, Z-Freak, as well as Monkeys Forever just chasing down Gremlo. They buy back into the game. Monkeys, no BKB, but does have the Wind Waker. He's going to be able to dance himself to the side, but there's going to be the Wukong's command. Can they survive it? Is the big question. They're able to take down one Pale Horse, have to Blade Fury on out. 3 heroes dead, no buyback. Is this finally going to be the end of the game here for Arkosh?
It might be. They got it right there. The double Ghost Scepter on both the Monkey King and this Witch Doctor at the same time he swift blinked in and used his Omni Slash. That was it. That was what he had. He can't approach them right now. I mean, he's bought his BKB, but they can just stand their ground and fight.
Absolutely.
They have the Abyssal Blade available now.
It is all on Juggernaut's shoulders here, but no Omni Slash seems like it is borderline impossible, and he jumps in, he's going for it, but Abyssal Blade after Abyssal Blade. Can Pale Horse survive? Pops that BKB, drops the Healing Ward, trying to get into the base, but it is all objective gaming here for the side of Simply 2-based, healing up underneath that Witch Doctor. They've got to get this tier 4 and open this up. Swift Slash on in, does a lot of damage, but blinks on out. Smart plays here from the Juggernaut, just trying to slowly whittle them down, waiting for their boys to get up. Rubik going to be the next to respawn. Some decent spells for him to take, but the barracks, it's dying way too fast. It's objective gaming. Simply 2-base working on the base. Monkey standing inside of the throne. You can't click him. He's going to be able to take it down. It doesn't matter. Arkosh will not be able to make it. Game 3 goes to Simply 2-based.
Oh, what a hell of a series there. 2-based. They gave them hell. Arkosh, though. That build on the Juggernaut, absolutely insane. I have not seen that kind of physical damage come out ever, I think. And just forced to buy the Ghost Scepter at almost 60 minutes into the game on your hard carry. That is ridiculous, but that was the play. That's what won them the game. The moment he blinked in and used that Swift Slash with Divine Rapier, or sorry, the Omni Slash there, didn't get any kill with it thanks to those 2 Ghost Scepters coming out. That's all it took.